I've heard Sean Combs is in fact from people who used to work in his company. So I'm assuming I'm not sexually Sean Combs. I'm not spoken to Sean Combs. But based on those sources, I've heard
you going to them coffee parties. You from the front and the back of the seat now? What you talking about? Look, if you're into that, I'm fine with it. To get you on. I'm just saying this shit, my mother hard. Like, it's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom.
Busta Rhymes' trans lady recently came out and blamed the entire game for revealing the truth about what actually transpired between Diddy and Busta. We are finally receiving some answers on Busta and his purported decisions, which had long been the subject of rumors, and in the middle of all this heat, a strong, audacious voice emerges. Former trans escort and seasoned whistleblower Toni Newman has been exposing the most heinous secrets in the industry. She's not merely talking for the Saki, because 50 Cent released the video just days prior, and it wasn't just any film. Her allegations fueled a fire that 50 Cent sparked on his own. This one supposedly depicts Busta Rhymes and Diddy's purported trans ex in the same space. The vibe was really strange, according to many who witnessed it. The atmosphere was as lively as one of those adult parties that 50 had been discussing for years. As if he had just given everyone a taste. The streets are saying that 50 has a lot more heat on standby. Given everything that has surfaced, it appears that 50's jokes about those parties, which poked fun of the fruity moods and Diddy's odd invitations, contain truth mixed in between the lines.
That's things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff. When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no. Take me. That's what the guy says to him.
And in all of these rumors, Busta Rhymes' name is prominent. Although Buster has always been perceived as being somewhat outside the mess, insiders and leaks claim that he was more than just in the room. He allegedly played host. Toni Newman was among the first to assert that Busta was assisting in attracting people, not just Instagram models or bottle girls, but young fanboys.
You from the front and the back of the seat now? What you talking about? Look, if you're into that, I'm fine with it. To get you on. I'm just saying this shit, my mother hard. Like, it's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom.
I've heard Sean Combs is in fact from people who used to work in his company. So I'm assuming I'm not sexually Sean Combs. I'm not spoken to Sean Combs. But based on those sources, I've heard he's in fact.
He was allegedly choosing them for Diddy's amusement in his personal space before sending them over, according to some sources. It may seem crazy, but when you combine this assertion with the opinions of prominent business figures, like Big Homie CC, it all makes sense. Busta had a specific requirement at clubs that had nothing to do with champagne or dancers, according to CC, who has years of experience in industry events, VIP lounges, and high-profile circles. It was said to be about young males who were handpicked and occasionally brought to his sector and other times handed on to others.
Bro, like, there was a lot of females in there who stand up when they use the bathroom. See what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself, like, man, like, this kind of wild on bro. Like, this how y'all come. This how y'all live. This how y'all live. But they want to keep it a secret. See what I'm saying? So he real touchy-feely too. Like he grabbed this other guy I know by his neck. Grabbed him by his neck and was like, "Do you have love in your heart, young man? You want to be a roach? Or you want to walk with God?" I'm looking like, no, I seen him holding hands with two men. Like this. I seen that. So, you know, like they'll have a dude come out with the paper, sign an NDA. No, I'm going to the car, bro. I'm good. I'm not signing no NDA. I'm going to the car. I'm good. Seen that, bro. So seeing all this come in the news, people was telling me I was crazy. Said I was a hater. Hating on what?
That right there, when analyzed through the prism of Toni Newman's testimony, begins to sound much less like sporadic rumors and more like a well-planned pattern. Toni wasn't just there to get Busta. Diddy and other names like Lines Cool J and Eddie Murphy were on her list. She has, of course, spoken out about this. Some of the most powerful black males in the industry, she claims, are leading double lives by leveraging their influence to bury past hookups, hush stories, and keep certain habits hidden behind closed doors. And when she began to speak publicly, she claims that legal threats immediately followed. According to her, Lines Cool J's group sent cease and desist letters, but it didn't end there. Diddy and Busta Rhymes allegedly attempted to calm her down, as well.
My book, the memoir I Rise, published in April 2011, and some of those that I have spoke publicly on is LL Cool J. I met as a street prostitute 15, 16 years ago.
Baby girl was straight this Chanel.
The encounter with LL Cool J was a one-time encounter. I serviced LL Cool J. I knew it was LL Cool J, and he knew in fact I was transgender. Never spoke again. We didn't text, email, call. We didn't exchange any numbers or contact information. I never saw him again. I saw Eddie Murphy 15, 16 years ago pick up friends of mine on that street block in New York City.
Hey boy, you look mighty cute in them jeans.
Eddie Murphy was...
Her statements are consistent with the Eddie Murphy affair as well. Eddie's career was almost destroyed in a 1997 scandal when he was stopped by police late one night in West Hollywood. A 20-year-old transgender escort named Addison Seuli was in the car with him during what was supposedly a routine police pullover. Now, Eddie said he was only being a good Samaritan by giving someone a ride and attempting to help them. Nicole, Mitchell Murphy, and the children were out of state when he picked her up at 4 a.m. According to the police's interrogation of him, he claimed that when he met the woman on Santa Monica Boulevard in Los Angeles, he had gone out to find something to read and was unaware that she was trans.
I'm not gay, and I'm not, and that's what's weird about this, to have your sexuality question and your moral fiber question and all that when all I was doing was trying to be nice to somebody.
Eddie Murphy tells E.T. that his wife and children were out of town, says he wanted something to read and went to a late-night newsstand. He stopped here and picked up the suspected transsexual at 4:45 in the morning. He says he thought he was aiding a distraught woman.
Looks like a pretty Hawaiian girl in the corner crying. Looks like she was crying. She goes, "Oh, Eddie Murphy." She noticed him at the light. She recognized Eddie Murphy. Oh my God. So I go, "What are you doing? Why are you out here working the streets so late?" She goes, "Oh, I'm on my way home. Can you give me..."
When Orlando Brown is brought up, the situation becomes even more dire. He's been making fun of Busta Rhymes for years, but if you go back and listen closely, you'll see that he's been calling him out as well. Orlando once claimed to have had a relationship with Busta, but that was written off at the time. It's just another Hollywood meltdown.
When it was girl?
I didn't smash anything.
So how you know
We
that?
made love. We made love. That's
Who
why
you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker try to act like he didn't know you. You smashed right?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to...
However, people are now claiming on the internet that Orlando might have been among the fanboys who were allegedly thrown out and used. Considering how Busta Rhymes has conducted himself in public, that is a terrifying picture. He frequently exhibits borderline aggression when sexuality is brought up. Rewind to 2006, when he was accused of using a homophobic slur toward a male fan in a bar. A year later, He left a radio interview when someone mentioned homophobia in hip-hop, not even discussing, simply saying, and at the time, people claimed he was just uncomfortable with the subject. However, today, people are wondering what they're actually fleeing from if someone is this pressured about a question. It's not just the interviews either. There's also the film of the dinner party with Diddy, Coi Leray, and Busta. Yes, people were rewinding every interaction after that one. Diddy is seen in the video standing close to Coi as Busta smirks across the table, before giving Diddy a quick tap on the shoulder. Coi's face remained expressionless and uneasy, making a subtle go-ahead big bro gesture. The internet devoured it. An additional video that has surfaced is Busta's conversation with Jeremy, a considerably younger artist. Although Jeremy appeared to be trying to hide his unease, the video showed Busta leaning in and getting very close, even sniffing him at one point when Busta is surrounded by serious accusations that playfulness doesn't feel so innocent. At first, people laughed it off, claiming that Busta was being silly. Busta is currently entirely off the radar. No tweets, no interviews, while 50 Cent's documentary teasers go viral and Diddy's legal troubles take over the news. According to sources, Busta is avoiding the mess by remaining low. In the meantime, 50 is actively trolling and promoting Did He Do It, which he has already sold to Netflix. This isn't a joke. According to insiders, 50 has actual uncut video from those notorious events. If accurate, it clarifies why some names have become unheard of. Do you recall the video of Diddy and Cassie at the hotel? According to reports, Diddy spent $50,000 to keep it hidden for many years. Imagine what else is hidden if that was disclosed. One user commented, "We were aware of Busta, those were not women's muscles." Another said, "It looks more sus when they act tougher." So what's actually happening? Let us know what you think. And remember to press the next video, like, and subscribe. This narrative is only beginning.